Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to the panel also. I represent a company called IL&FS. The reason why we are here is that we were the key implementing partner for the government of Tripura in the telemedicine initiative. So, apart from Tripura Vision Center projects, ILFS also has in telemedicine, tele-homeopathy project in Tripura, tele-Ayush project in Bihar, and we are also principal recipients for the global funds, and we're also working with them. That's just to start with. So, insights of public healthcare system in India, this is just a few statistics to build the case up. We're looking at government hospitals in rural areas around 4,000, in urban areas around 2,256. Community healthcare centers over 3,60,000 in the country, and which conducts about one delivery a day. Government hospital which services a population of 1,56,000. 2,336 citizens. All this data is from Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So the sparsity of the point the slide is trying to make is the sparsity of doctors which is present in the rural healthcare system, and how an area like telemedicine is trying to address it. Rest of the indicators and statistics are there for you to see. Tripura Vision Center project is in fact being done in the state of Tripura, which is in the northeast part of India. Very rough terrain as such, where connectivity connections in terms of roads, rails, internet is a long foreseen thought there. Telemedicine project started in Tripura in April 2007. This was conceptualized in fact using ICT as a tool to deliver rural healthcare for outreach. It was also to find out solutions for challenges which are there in healthcare delivery system, which is again lack of medical doctors, functional access points for patients, accountability for patients being identified, a structured escalation of patients to the tertiary care support, and of course reduced cost of servicing rural patients, and for patients reduced cost for accessing eye care services. So basically the Tripura Vision Center is only for ophthalmology as such, but ILFS as such has also created models where it has gone ahead and done this for Ayurveda, homeopathy and other areas. So this project in question is only for ophthalmology. So primary and preventive eye care services to the rural citizens of Tripura by adopting advanced medical science, biomedical engineering and its convergence with ICT as such. This project was initiated, as I said, in April 2007 as a pilot in the Melagar block of Tripura. The project serves a rural population size of 3432000 people in 40 blocks of Tripura in 4 districts. Presently we have around 40 vision centers spread across the state of Tripura. If somebody is familiar with the visual disorders, these are all the disorders which are being treated at Tripura Eye Care Center. To name some: cataract, glaucoma, myopia, which all of us know. Rest are all more technical in terms. Probably the doctor might help in that. So coming to the model, how does it work? State government is a very important stakeholder here. This is an excellent example of public-private partnership which has happened in the state of Tripura. So the state government helps us with the kind of provisions required for healthcare professionals like ANMs, MPWs and doctors. They also allocate doctors for doing teleconsultation. This is done through the government. The government also allocates infrastructure in terms of building, the premises, land, etc. And of course, the budget is also being given by the state government. We on our part, we are the implementing agency. We bring in the required technological and the programmatic know-how in the project. We create the administrative framework. We manage the whole model as such. We also build capacity in terms of training, monitoring, evaluation, in the vision center model as such, so that there is replicability and also sustainability which is created in the model. So how does this whole thing work? We have the THCs, which is the vision centers at the bottom where the patients come. There is a internet or an intranet cloud which is being built, which connects to the data center and also to the secondary care, which is at the base hospital, which is IGM hospital at Agartala. So the patient comes here specifically for eye disorders. He is then linked up on a consultative mode with IGM people, and if there is a point where the patient needs to be called in for a kind of surgery and stuff, they are being called in. So the point the whole model is trying to make is the opportunity cost which the patient at the rural area spends while going himself to the IGM and getting himself treated. The kind of time, energy, cost, all these benefits are accrued while these centers, the TVCs, are set up in the rural areas. These patients come there. They don't need to waste much time there because they're all given appointments. If there is a major case of cataract or an eye operation, then they are referred to the hospital, which they have to travel physically. Otherwise, all the consultations happen on a tele mode. We also have Aravind Eye Hospital, which is one of India's leading eye care hospitals, connected with us as a knowledge partner. They have, in fact, in the past 2 years, come to Tripura once on the request of Tripura government for providing free eye care surgeries to the people who are at the Tripura Vision Center, who have enrolled themselves in the Tripura Vision Center. There is also this data center, which in fact that's where the ICT part comes in. The data center collects all kinds of data, does sampling, generates MIS reports, also tells the doctor when, where, which patient has done what, because everything is being entered and everything is being recorded. So some of the basic elements are electronic medical record is there, billing is done, inventory management is done, there is attendance of the staff, appointment scheduler, video conferencing, and MIS at real-time basis, which is done throughout. We have a software service provider called Argusoft, which is providing the software as such. Aravind Eye Care has provided the MIS module as a part of its knowledge partner area. So as a structured project, this is in fact a kind of a structured approach for integrating primary, secondary and tertiary eye care center using ICT as a tool. Reduces unnecessary load on the government health machinery and escalates only secondary and tertiary care requirement to the main hospital. All the patients, if they go, like for instance, All India Medical Institute of Sciences, patients from NCR, even as far as Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, all over the country flock there. So there is a whole big queue in the 6 a.m. in the morning where everybody sees, because they need to get that card done. So all that is reduced by using telemedicine, because only those cases which need to be escalated to the secondary level are escalated. It's a pro-citizen approach which helps in providing primary and preventive healthcare services to almost most of the citizens at their doorsteps. This also is a preventive health seeking attitude in citizens. So unless and until you generate a kind of attitude in rural citizens like, why should I go to that eye care center? मेरी तो आँख ठीक है, मुझे जाने की क्या ज़रूरत है? Why don't you get it tested? Probably it's a progressive vision or something of that sort. So that kind of capacity building and knowledge transfer is also being done through the Vision Center. Improving the quality of life in villages and their productivity, and build capacity in the system in delivering healthcare services till grassroots level, and to improve the productivity to meet challenges envisaged in Vision 2020 of Government of India. That's the salient feature of this project. I'll try to throw some more statistics here. Till date, till November 2010, we have screened 85,830 patients, out of which you can see the statistics, 43% are women and 57% are men. About 7% of the total population have been referred to IGM hospital. So you can see the kind of opportunity cost which has been saved by the patients, because 93% was just a primary thing which could be treated by anybody, I mean as in a proper optometrist. Out of which 93% are treated and cured completely, so the response rate is 100%. 35% of these patients who were screened were prescribed glasses for better vision. So a kind of supply chain management also happens in terms of providing glasses to these patients at a very nominal cost. This is again the statistics, male and female patients, men and women. In this slide we see that 15% are only the repeat patient, rest the 85% are all new patients who have come. So this shows that people also trust this vision center and are believing in this model. Again, a comparable statistics on the kind of referrals which take place and on kind of what goes into the IGM hospital. This is the cataract patient who were identified. Cataract is one of the most commonly found eye ailments and in fact these number of patients have been treated of cataract till date. This is the number of patients who have been prescribed glasses. That's 29978 out of 85830. You couldn't see, that's why I read the figures out. Our key partners are again NRHM, Tripura government, Aravind Eye Care. We have Netra Nirman Niketan, which helps us in capacity building of the staff, ILFS of course, and Argusoft is our software service provider. Thank you very much.
So, clinic. I saw a machine where someone was examining the patient's eyes.
Right.
So that data is transmitted via internet to the third location.
Yes. Yes. So there is a whole optometric equipment which are kept at the center. Yes. Full optometric equipments. These optometric equipments are connected to the computer to record the data. So that software specifically Aravind Eye Care has provided us, as I was telling you.
And someone is actually looking at the data live?
Absolutely. The doctor. The doctor does that at the IGM.
He's looking at it live as the patient is walking in.
Yes. So when this guy is a optometrist on the other side, the patient when he's looking through here, the optometrist sees it and the live data is being transmitted to the hospital.
So the need has been reduced from a doctor to an optometrist.
Absolutely.
That's the key difference of this.
Absolutely.
Very good.
Any more questions, clarifications, I'd be happy to take.
It's certainly a very Herculean task to have all the organizations put together. And as you said, reproducibility and sustainability is the biggest thing. And since there are multiple organizations, the government, the private sector, and the patient is paying also. Yes. So these three things coming together and staying there, and we should be able to reproduce in different states across the country.
Absolutely.
And that's what digital empowerment is about.
Yes. In fact, one of the key elements of this project is the government's support, without which it does not happen.
What percentage of funds are coming from the government?
For
the whole project, is it more than 80% or less?
In fact, government is funding the whole project right now.
The whole project? Okay.
The whole project right now.
You're still charging the patient some money?
That fee goes back in providing, that's why it's a sustainable model, because that fee goes back in providing the salaries for the optometrist and other people, and in maintaining the equipment.
Very good.
Yeah. Thank you. So we have 40 centers throughout Tripura where consultation happens. In fact, I was told that the presentation is only 5 to 7 minutes. Otherwise, we would have had a live demo of the same. Yeah, yeah. So that's why I limited my presentation to key data also.
Sure.
Yeah.
So it's 40 centers for 40 lakh population. So it's 1 center per lakh. It's pretty good. It's very good. So what's the next plan from Tripura? What's the next state you'll be targeting?
We have, in fact, approached the NPCB, National Blindness Control Organization here in the Ministry of Health. We have plans of expanding. As I was in the beginning few slides I was mentioning, we have telemedicine as such, which is being expanded in various states of India. In Nalanda, Bihar, we have demonstrated Ayush, which is Ayurveda, Unani, Siddha, and homeopathy as such. So the benefits of telemedicine can be taken to any stream. That's what we want to showcase.
Thank you. Good presentation.
Thank you.